Hey there, everybody. It's Lizzie coming at you once again. I am doing the No Stabilizer Challenge, which is basically a challenge where you use your stabilizer settings and you put them to 0, and then you draw a picture. Usually for my speed paints, I don't include the liner art, but since the liner art was the biggest problem with the stabilizer, I decided to include it, and as you can tell, I had a lot of trouble. Usually when I'm doing things like the head shape or with clothing, I'll use my stabilizer or correction as it is in Fire Alpaca. I'll use it pretty high just because it's a lot easier for me to not make shaky lines since I do have shaky hands. Um, Usually for hair, I'll do it a little bit lower, but I still heavily rely on the stabilizer. So as you can see, my line art looks pretty bad. Once again, I'm just going to be talking during this video, so hang in there if you want to just listen to me talk about absolutely nothing important. If you don't like the talking but you still want to watch the speed paint, just go ahead and mute it and listen to some music or something. Today I'm going to be talking about some of my insecurities as an artist. This prompt was inspired by my good friend Maya. Shout out to Maya, your name's spelled with a lack of vowels. Okay, so some of my greatest insecurities I mean, like a million of them, but I guess my biggest ones would be coloring, poses, competition, and putting myself out there. So for coloring, um, if you can't tell, I'm not the best at coloring, whether it be digital or otherwise. Especially hair, I'm just not very good at coloring. I've always been the type of artist to kind of color outside the lines and to kind of color very messily. I've never really been good with fine details. So coloring digitally is kind of a big mess for me, especially when it comes to hair. Hair, I just have no idea how to color it. I kind of have a vague idea of how shading and highlighting works with hair, but other than that, it's kind of a big blob. So even though I'll have like fine detail on the face, like as so, if I'm not messing up by pressing the wrong buttons and moving the entire coloring thing, usually even if I do well on the skin, I still have no idea what to do with the hair, which you'll see in a minute. This is something that I've been trying to work on a lot. I will sometimes just like practice by drawing hair only in these programs. So far, it actually hasn't really helped. I don't know how to improve on hair. Maybe I'll just like hire someone to draw the hair for me. Yeah, that'd be great. Because then I don't have to deal with it. Yeah. Another problem that I have is poses. My comfort zone is generally people facing towards like 3/4 to the left in pro or maybe in profile. I don't usually venture out outside of anything like that isn't that. And that's because I have a lot of trouble with anatomy because I've never taken a formal art class. I've never really done any studying for anatomy. I just kind of like started drawing just from seeing like anime girls and being like, I want to draw that, and then drawing it on paper. My anatomy has gotten a lot better from when I started, but I still don't really know how to do it formally. So, one problem that I have a big problem with, yeah, one problem that I have a big problem with, good grammar. One thing I have a huge problem with is just drawing poses in general. Although I did draw one picture very recently, where like one of the characters was holding up its hand to like wave, and I was so proud of that. I might even just like, I don't know, maybe I'll do an entire appreciation video just for that character. Who knows? Just kidding, I probably won't. Another insecurity that I have, also sorry, my computer is totally dying. Um, I'm recording this out of iMovie until I figure out how to not, so bear with me. But another insecurity or problem that I have with drawing is the competition for digital art that's out there because I see so many people that are just absolutely amazing. Like they have coloring down, they can do whatever pose they want. They have all these different textures and they have like all these different like unique art styles. And it's just really intimidating to me because I can't really ever see myself getting to that point. And so that actually leads to my next point is that I have a lot of trouble with putting myself out there as an artist. Like I've been drawing probably since the 6th grade, so let's see, about 9 or 10 years. So it's weird to me that like I've put my digital art out there before, but I've only really ever done it formally like in YouTube until like I've only done it now because it's just really scary. I've considered doing commissions in the past because like not to toot my own horn, but I do think that I'm better than like the average person. I don't mean the average artist, I mean the average person. Like if you like picked someone off the street and had them do a drawing contest with me, there would just be a high chance that I could maybe beat them. And I see some, this also isn't meant to be rude, but I do see some artists out there that are doing like commissions and like they are like very not popular, but just they're putting themselves out there. And I feel like, I don't know, not that I'm better than them, but like I would have a bigger chance of attracting like potential like customers for commissions than them. And so it makes me wonder why I'm not doing that. And then I see like other people like I believe it's pronounced Punizella. I'm a big fan of her, and I see her artwork, and I'm just like, okay, never mind, I suck. Which is a problem that a lot of artists have. Which, if you're wanting advice, don't take it from me because I literally just said that I don't do this. But go out there and just make a name for yourself. Honestly, put your art out there because that's the only way you can get better. And then here I am making an entire video about how I suck and how I shouldn't put my art out there. Those are just some of my main insecurities. It really all ties back to coloring. I am so bad with coloring. Like, look at these lips. This look like beaks. That's not what lips look like. I am so bad at coloring. One day I'll get better. I just gotta keep practicing and putting out videos like these. Although, of course, it helps to put out videos if I actually get support, so make sure to keep liking and subscribing and watching my videos, even though I only have one out there as of this video. But this is my second one, so it shouldn't be all that bad. A little update about that is that I'm going to start putting videos out every week. I know it's been about 2 weeks since my last one. I'm going to try and start putting out a video every week, and depending, I might put out 2 videos every week. So y'all can look forward to that. Or you cannot look forward to that. Haha, kill me. But, well, this was my take on the no stabilizer challenge. This killed me. It made me realize how heavily I rely on the stabilizer, which kind of isn't that good. I should definitely not rely on the stabilizer so much just because it'll help me improve as an artist. But there you go. Remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video and keep checking in every week for more videos. Thank you so much. Bye bye.